I knew this day would come.
Da, 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 da.
Da, 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 da.
That sounded a bit more ominous than intended.
Headshot cam. Sound.
Welcome, everyone, to a return to form. Which, come to think of it, it's a line I should have used for when we play Return to Monkey Island. But this is not Return to Monkey Island, this is us returning to Monkey Island, but not Return to Monkey Island, it's Tales of Monkey Island. What was I saying again? Something, Monkey Island.
A return to form, but we're not playing the Return to Monkey Island, we're playing the Tales of Monkey Island instead.
Right, and then I said something stupid, and then you double down on the stupidity, and then we are here when we were at the beginning. Right.
Yeah.
So, like I said, it's a return to form for us.
To those of you who have been keeping track of our on-off MADPlay escapades,
Yes.
then you'll know that the last time we brought up Monkey Island, that it was after we completed Loom, and we said that we would play Monkey Island 2, LeChuck's Revenge. But, as you can see, we're not playing that one right now.
Did we actually say that? I don't remember.
Yeah, we did. We kind of promised at the end we would play it, but then we never got around to it.
Oh, wow, okay.
So, but to be honest, I think that's better because Monkey Island 2 has been done to death by a lot of YouTubers in reviews, Let's Plays, and not to mention everyone knows Monkey Island 2 the most of the series.
Furthermore, as it happens, I love that corporate synergy. We just happened to do a podcast about the Monkey Island series about a month ago. I personally would have loved for us to go through the entire series chronologically, game by game, but that would have taken time and effort, which are two elements that are sorely lacking at this moment in our lives.
Yeah, pretty much.
And like you said, Devar, I think anything that could have possibly been said about those games has been said by too many people at this point. But who really knows anything about Tales of Monkey Island? The black sheep of the series, in the sense that it is the least discussed or talked about. And I am dreading to find out why that is the case.
So at the time, this game was released on the Wii and PC. Before that, let's go back to when it was in production. Essentially, we have a game that was being planned to be released in episodic form.
As it was the style at the time.
And of course, it's made by the people at TellTale Games. The people that were at one point making games.
And then stopped making games and also accidentally stopped existing. But that's a story for another time.
Yeah, it took like an entire year to basically get the first episode out. And another year to get all 5 episodes out. It was released back in 2009.
This episodic business model that Telltale Games was adhering to was not very sustainable for many reasons. Reasons of scheduling, workload, money. Also, I would say that a contributing factor to the fall of TellTale is the fact that they never had their own original IPs from which to draw money. So they don't really make any money off of them outside of the direct sales of their titles. Monkey Island at this point in time was still owned by LucasArts, which was still alive, technically. So it was licensed from them.
Yeah. This game, at the time, was considered one of the most financially successful games they've ever made, right before Back to the Future took that spot as one of their best-selling games. Ron Gilbert, didn't work on the game, but had his fingerprints all over it, as they described.
It wouldn't surprise me because they had Steve Purcell's consulence, quote-unquote, whatever that is supposed to mean, for the Cinemax seasons as well.
Steve Purcell actually did the art for this game as well, which looks pretty nice. It really...
Steve Purcell, one of the first jobs that Steve Purcell had within LucasArts back in the day was drawing cover arts for the game boxes. So in a way, this all came full circle. This is Tales of Monkey Island, Episode 1 out of 5, Launch of the Screaming Narwhal. I get the strange feeling that it's not accurate to the actual story.
Yeah, I get that strange feeling as well.
This very much is a return to form for us, including unnecessarily long preambles.
Yeah, I will also say that this is my first time playing this game, and I've only recently decided to give it a fair shake because I've heard nothing about it other than it exists.
I think that in many ways that is a good thing because we're going in without any expectations whatsoever to temper our enjoyment of it. Which is a very, very rare experience to have in today's modern internet age, admittedly. You're either on the pulse of the zeitgeist and play a game before everyone has an opinion on it, or you will inevitably miss out.
Yeah. Ready to start a new game? Yes, I am.
Arr, me mateys!
Oops, no. But yes, we are.
So, Devar is playing. I am watching and judging his every move from Discord.
Yep.
LucasArts, I have so many mixed feelings about you.
Yes.
You're like a former abusive partner.
And you're the neglected
TellTale
one.
Games, I have mostly negative feelings about you.
You neglected us.
Deep in the Caribbean. The Rock of Gelato? That's LeChuck's voice.
Yep.
Oh, yes. The theme of LeChuck. I must say, I know he's a rotting corpse of an undead pirate, but I think he's seen better days.
Yes, same.
Your diseased carcass with his voodoo cutlass, you doddering sack of scum.
I wouldn't hold your breath waiting for any last-minute heroics, dear.
You just had to say that.
Mighty pirate husband.
I don't like the way he's holding that monkey.
I know, it's pretty,
I shall use this baby.
And the circle of, baby napping.
You don't hold an animal like that.
Then again, he's supposed to be evil, so...
Oh, look, it's Ted Danson. I mean, Guybrush Threepwood. What happened to his forehead?
And the seas will run red with the blood of my enemy.
Yes, 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 yes. You stole that line from Sam and Max.
Yeah, well, you fight like a...
No time to waste, Guybrush. Finish enchanting
Guybrush,
before
if this game has insult
One LeChuck
sword fighting mechanics, I'm going to scream.
They're pinned to your mast.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that helps.
Right, let's learn how to play this game, first of all.
Okay, so to walk around, click and drag your mouse in the direction you want to go. Try walking towards the mast on the left. Okay, so...
You could not just point and click. Like, I don't know, a point and click game. No, you have to drag the mouse, I see.
Oh, no, I hate this. I hate this.
Right, so I believe the problem with this is that the games were designed to work on a Nintendo Switch.
I mean, Wii.
No, they time traveled to the future to port this game to Nintendo Switch, obviously. No, the Nintendo Wii, right, which we were at the height of the folly of motion controls, if you recall.
Yeah.
Finally finish the couplets.
So, yeah. So we're stuck with this controls.
Now, in fairness, this control scheme would work really well if you were holding a Wii remote. Similarly to how Zack and Wiki plays on the Wii. Great, magnificent game. People should remember that it existed.
Yeah.
Capcom should remember that it existed, first of all. Nevertheless, on the computer it's a bit more iffy, because you have a mouse and you could just click on objects or directions instead of dragging the cursor like a dolt who drags things. Right.
Okay, so steal 37 ounces of blood, stained silver. Ultimate insult. Midas diamond.
I can appreciate the reference to Escape from Monkey Island right off the bat.
And now we just need enchanted root beer bottle. Root beer must be fizzy. Directions. Combine the first 4 ingredients to create the cutlass, which we've already got here. Spray cutlass with enchanted root beer. Serves 1.
It's a reread on the classic puzzle from The Secret of Monkey Island, in which you have to collect a select number of random ingredients that might pass for what the actual ingredients were supposed to be.
Elaine thought I was an idiot for buying the auto navigation option, but who's the idiot now, huh?
Haha.
I was an idiot for...
Okay, skip that.
Take that, Elaine.
Take that, Lay. We actually were a smart husband.
Well,
Decades worth of fantastic pirate booty.
To an extent.
I wonder if
to an extent.
nothing but a bunch of lazy crewmen. I can't believe I spent so much time recruiting those guys.
I like the inside joke that we seem to be in the middle of a classic Guybrush adventure, and he's done most of the things already. I'm glad we skipped the tedious portion of the game, in which we have to recruit crew members and then make up voodoo concoctions.
I said, Elaine, my beautiful butter...
Beautiful butter.
I was gonna say buttercup, but you keep cutting me off.
Oh, Guybrush. Now stop the chuckle. We're all dead.
Why is it that Elaine kind of makes me think she's a Pixar lady with that face?
Honestly, she reminds me of a cursed porcelain doll.
Oh god.
I don't really like the character design in TellTale games. Or, well, rather, I should say, the one game engine they have, which they definitely used to death and back.
Yeah.
The recipe says I'm supposed to...
They attempted to carve realistic faces based on actual actors in the Game of Thrones TellTale series with this engine.
Ah, the monkey coffin.
It did not look good.
No.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Finish the recipe.
Do you need anything?
I don't like that Elaine
Just finish.
became such a damsel in distress over time.
Yeah, I'm not a fan either of that.
Want me to get anything from the hold?
It was clever in the first game because it was a misdirection. She was never the damsel in distress. She made LeChuck think she was to trick him, and then Guybrush pulls a Guybrush and ruins everything, as he's wont to do because he's Guybrush. But then, after a few games, she's just, I don't know, the consort waiting to be saved by the husband.
Yeah.
Why do you keep shouting at me?
I'm not shouting, I'm projecting!
I'm projecting a slap to your face if you don't get a move on or something, I don't
Finish
know.
the recipe, damn it, Guybrush.
Guybrush, finish the recipe, then we can snuggle. We cannot snuggle if the world ends.
Hades I had to do to get this thing.
Hulu with Hades?
Flushing? 4 words you don't want to hear when you pick up a coffin.
Okay, display it in the
You would, Guybrush, you would be the world's greatest expert on coffins.
He
wouldn't
would
you?
be, wouldn't he?
Oh, inventory. Nice.
Let me see if I could remember. Okay, select.
Wonder how you open
Do you combine items in this game? That's
can
important
do.
to know.
You can do, yeah.
weird. Bet this stuff will work wonders on my
Can you guide me through the mechanics of this
Okay.
game?
Okay, so first thing first, you already know about the movement thing, right?
Yes, it's not good.
Okay, so inventory is over here. This is all that inventory right now. So we have breath
Right.
mints, cutlass, voodoo recipe. We have a magnifying
Hold on.
glass here.
Are those grog flavored breath mints? They better be.
Let me take a look at that. So we have the magnifying glass over here, so you can take the item over to this.
breath mints. Give your mouth the gift of fizz.
Just fizzy breath mints.
What a wasted opportunity for a gratuitous nostalgia rush.
Now we could just do this and this and
This is how you
items.
combine objects. Okay,
Yeah.
that seems very intuitive. Although,
Got a second-rate
this seems like an unnecessary step when you could just pick an item and move it over another item.
Yeah, true.
If inventory puzzles get as bad as I expected them to be, you'll be doing that a lot.
Okay, so this is flat, so we need the breath mints because they're fizzy. These breath mints.
You said you've never played this game before.
I played up the intro at least because it's because I needed to test out the game to see if it would run.
Okay, well,
Okay.
fair enough.
Okay, so now we could do this and this.
Your frosty carbonated maker, LeChuck.
Uh-huh.
Come and get me a dirt-digging doily dipper!
Darn
Yeah,
it.
you darn rooting, tooting varmint. Showboating, haha! See what I did there?
Oh.
Now we're going to die. Again. Wonderful.
Okay, no problem. I just need to find a fresh supply of impossible to find voodoo root beer. I sure hope there's some on Elaine's ship because mine's as dry as a bone. And not one of those wet bones. I'm talking a dry bone.
Okay. Sometimes after certain events, characters will have new things
Guybrush.
to say. Try selecting Elaine to talk to her.
Guybrush, I think that sentence should have ended 5 seconds ago.
Elaine,
Throw the rope!
you got no nip with strong thighs. See if you can swing me down.
Oh, does she now?
Why don't you yell it louder? I don't think they've heard you all the way back to Hawaii.
The internet will go crazy about the thighs, that's for sure.
How'd you do
The master of thighs.
Spent several years at the side of Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate. without
PM?
a perfume tricks done.
I love the idea that Guybrush is rubbing off of Elaine, and vice versa, because this version of Guybrush seems a lot more adventurous than he used to be. More confident, dare I say.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
the sign of a healthy relationship.
Chuck! He's here!
Okay, guys, I know you're having a moment, but can we get back to the defeating the evil zombie pirate about to destroy the world? Actually, what is he trying to do? I'm not quite sure.
Basically, he's got the 13th monkey. He's doing some voodoo magic.
Okay, what happened to the remaining 12 monkeys other than a mediocre action sci-fi flick from the 90s?
Well, there's a hatch full of monkeys down there.
Hang in there, guys. We'll get you out as soon as I put an end to LeChuck.
Yes, he's right there, Guybrush, you know, it's very rude. Look at that jaunty gaunt of him.
I know,
Just-
right?
No chance, such as which you get. Ba, 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 ba.
This one's roots are bursting right out of its pot.
We need to get around to it, but as you can see, I've been a bit busy.
Yeah, you've been tied up, I see, with other matters.
Those roots could really use a trim.
Okay, so let's talk to LeChuck. What could go wrong?
LeChuck,
What?
You know, I would complain about Ron Gilbert's own sense of humor, but I am not that much better.
I mean, neither am I, so...
what's with all the monkeys? Are you trying to learn the secret of Monkey Island again?
Nay.
Wait, was he always trying to learn the secret of Monkey Island? I'm confused, Guybrush.
In the entrails of the monkeys of Montevideo.
Is that a blockbuster knockoff, or...
Yeah, of course. How silly of me.
Yeah, it's very silly of all of us.
What kind of secrets do these monkeys hold?
Dark secrets. Powerful secrets. Secrets.
I love how cordial we're being right now. Adventure games, am I right?
I mean, it's very different from Monkey Island 2's.
Deaths and dismemberment.
Yes, Monkey Island 2, you couldn't actually hold a conversation because this guy was too obsessed in torturing you.
Would you mind releasing my wife?
Would you mind releasing my wife? She gets a little cranky when she's tied up for more than an hour or so.
Your wife,
Guybrush.
Elaine, is destined to be mine.
Oh, LeChuck. LeChuck, you're very problematic. You need a restraining order. We're going to cancel you on Twitter. Oh, wait, no, never mind. So I guess his account is being reinstated.
Yeah.
But you're going to have to spend $8 a month for a meaningless blue check mark.
To me.
And you will look silly.
LeChuck, check the ring.
See this ring? It means that Elaine and I are married, hitched, cohabitating, eternally betrothed, till death do us part.
Or until we divorce, which is going to happen any minute now, Guybrush.
We'll have to do something about that.
I feel as if we are recycling a joke from Escape from Monkey Island at this point. Also, LeChuck, you could have tried a little bit better.
Chuck,
I know, right?
It's like you're not even trying anymore, you're just going through the motions. Where is the spark? The magic, LeChuck? We used to have it. There used to be something here. What happened between us?
I don't know. Everything just
Okay,
happened.
I have an idea. Why don't we get rid of Elaine and then get ourselves hitched instead?
I mean, I've heard worse ideas, honestly.
What's the deal with his beard? What's happening with that beard?
Glowing seaweed, I guess?
Is that undead dead skin?
More voodoo power than your pitiful mind can possibly imagine.
Scabs?
Didn't used to be a ghost.
didn't you used to be a ghost
Or a
or
demon?
a demon? Maybe it was a
Oh wow, I can predict the future, I guess.
Evil of LeChuck is always evolving in new and terrifying ways.
Hello, writers of this game here. We had no idea. We're just making fun of it. Laugh, please.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, oh, I was a ghost, and then I was a zombie, and then I was a demon.
So, do you think that Tales of Monkey Island could have worked as a soft reboot of the series? Because I think that's a good idea in many ways. I said it once and I'll say it again. I wish Monkey Island did not have a continuity.
Yeah.
When they actually attempted to have a continuity, they messed things up so horribly.
Also, I think Monkey Island 4 is really odd because LeChuck basically could transform freely into all three forms of ghost, zombie, and demon, which makes no
Yes.
sense.
He can also possess giant statues, apparently.
Yeah, so
And knows Monkey Combat, because obviously everybody knows Monkey Combat. Ouch. Oh wow, my back was really hurting. Thanks for fixing it.
okay.
Will you be my chiropractor?
My gunpowder went after the mother-in-law incident.
Ha 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 ha.
Ha ha, mother-in-law joke in 2009. How droll.
It's Elaine's barrel of light grog. It's like real grog, only without the taste, calories, or debilitating blackouts.
Or how about the acids and the red dye number
So-
5?
I don't know if this counts accurately as a Monkey Island game, but so far this is definitely a TellTale game.
Yeah. I'm gonna do
With
something.
its writing and witticisms.
Let's do something here.
Let's see if we can cut back some of those unruly roots.
Very obvious puzzle here. We need to make root beer, so
It sure is convenient that you happen to have a potted voodoo plant there.
yep. And his name's Chuck.
Yes! Yes! Well,
Good-
calm down there, M. Bison.
Good old Chuck, guys. Remember Chuck?
Oh, right.
Chuck
Chuck the
the
plant.
plant.
Wait, wasn't Chuck a cactus? Am I misremembering?
Yes, he was a cactus in Day of the Tentacle, and a couple other LucasArts
He
games.
first appeared in Maniac Mansion. Chuck is one of the most enduring characters in the LucasArts canon.
That he is. Okay, let's just chuck this root into the grog.
This Monkey Island game better have a Sam and Max cameo somewhere.
It's also flat.
It wouldn't feel complete otherwise.
Okay, get the breath mints.
Right.
That's some
Wait, no, that's bad chemistry.
like monkey snot, though.
Well, it's definitely got a lot more reaction than LeChuck's marriage to Guybrush.
I suppose we are writing that fanfiction now, huh?
Disgusting low-cal goo. Make yourself useful.
Imagine if that melts the sword. Wouldn't that be awkward?
It'd be very awkward.
Monkey vengeance.
Hot monkey
Aha!
vengeance. Oh.
Okay,
right.
let's get to the final boss. That seems... I'm sure that's nothing to worry about.
Elaine, do you have anything to say about this?
Hey, listen, we have a sharp sword. Why don't we cut her ropes and liberate her?
Hey, the cutlass is all glowy.
Guybrush, now is not the time to talk about your cutlass.
Sorry it took so long to catch up with you, but I've been busy digging up arcane voodoo items. Did you miss me?
Buckets. Now put this pirate out of our misery.
Seriously?
The adventures
I'm looking at Guybrush's model for this game and I cannot get over the shape of his head. He really does look like a caricature of Ted Danson.
Yeah, it's a bit
Or at
odd.
least Boris Karloff.
What's new with you, Elaine?
What have you been up to while I was out?
It's putting me off quite a bit.
Mayhem, swashbuckling, a troubling encounter with an enchanted aardvark. Now my hold's full of monkeys and Captain Hook.
What's that about the aardvark? Can we see the aardvark? Can we pet the aardvark? I want to pet an aardvark. Do you want to pet an aardvark? I'm obsessed now. I'm going to look up cute aardvark pictures now.
Okay, what's he doing with that monkey?
Chuck doing with all these monkeys anyway?
I think it's
Monkey
blood sacrifice in exchange for the secret language of plankton.
plankton from SpongeBob?
It's all
I guess he wants the secret recipe.
Strange. LeChuck's soul changed.
Ravioli, ravioli, give me the formuoli.
Okay, let's actually...
Let's actually try to start this game at
Yeah.
some point.
LeChuck, do you mind?
Guybrush! Elaine!
Unholy ceremony.
Madhog? Devar.
Devar! I mean, me.
unholy this.
Did you just stab him?
But he didn't give me much.
Just like that?
Hey,
Arr, arr, you can't defeat me that easily, sheep. Wait
Come on, LeChuck, we've been feuding for years. You still don't know my name? Oh no? What is happening? What the? Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no! He's
He
a
looks
sexy
horrible!
man!
He looks horrible!
LeChuck is a sexy man!
Oh no, he's hard!
He's going to make it to the finals against the Suns and win the Tumblr Sexy Man Award!
Uh-oh.
Guybrush?
LeChuck?
Monkey?
Of course, it wouldn't be Monkey Island without
Ah, it's
throwing
playing.
Guybrush out the bot.
It's playing.
Mike Stammel, my guy. This is your redemption for Escape from Monkey Island. Don't disappoint me again, my son. Music by Michael Land, of course. Dave Grossman. Oh, come on! They cut it short! Boo! Boo! Boo, I say! Boo!
Should have lasted a little longer, jeez.
It's about as short as when it played for Escape from Monkey Island. Only the worst Monkey Island games cut the theme short, I say.
Okay, so what's going on with Guybrush with his left hand?
Elaine?
Ahoy there, me hearty.
What?
Don't worry, we'll have you up and sucking back a grog and... Oh, my note! My beautiful pirate note! I'll get you for this, you craven bilge rat!
Sorry, I don't know what got into me. Oh, this can't be good.
You know, you really
This will make things awkward in bed.
It definitely will.
Nipperkin, Davy Nipperkin, senior reporter, Keel Hauler Gazette. Welcome to Flotsam Island. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Flotsam.
Actually,
Great. What's your name, where'd you come from, and how'd you get here?
Let's see.
Can
Right.
we give silly answers?
I watched the show for a battle near the Rock of Gelato.
My name is not important.
My life is not your damn business, Newsy.
Let's be mysterious about this. I know you want to say I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Oh,
Mike.
come on.
Oh, come on! It's one of those gags, I see.
It'd be nice to have a real genuine pirate buckling his swash around Flotsam Island again. Why, I haven't had an honest-to-goodness pirate story to write about in over 6 months. Yes, sirree, Bob. Nothing like the promise of a good pirate story to get the old journalistic juices flowing again, says I. Say,
Thank you.
just listen to me prattling on while you stand there all wet and confused and whatnot. So, what's your story, Creepwood?
Creepwood. See, I need to
Right.
shoot so I can get back to
So
the
I sure hope that the hand punching people is actually a solution to a puzzle in this.
I would hope so too, based on this. I need to get back to LeChuck.
Also, I want to see if you can actually go around and punch people in the face for no reason.
I need a ship so I can get back to those monkeys. I mean, which one sounds more interesting? Going back for a man or going back for monkeys?
Let's go for the monkeys.
this island looks lovely, but where can I find a ship? I really need to get back to the Rock of Gelato and find my wife.
Oh, come on, really?
There's only
That's
one
twice
way
now.
Flotsam Island.
Why even give us options then?
The winds. You're on Flotsam Island.
Reap one, that's new.
Inward 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. It's a freak of nature, a fluke, a curse, whatever you want to call it. The result is the same. Once you've landed on Flotsam Island, you're trapped.
Are you seriously telling me there's no way off this island?
Well, not by ship anyway. The only person who I think might know a way off the island is Deep Gut.
Deep Gut. Elaine's mother is here. Oh my gosh.
How droll, Guybrush.
Your gut's usually more wide than deep. You know what? Yes, let's go with that one.
Deep gut? What's a deep gut?
Oh, come on!
Secret source for all
I am not
the-
enjoying
And
this.
it's a good thing, too. Without the Guts' uncanny inter-island scoops, the Keelhaulers Gazette would never be able to compete with those snooty prima donnas over at the Flotsam Times.
Off-island news? Hey, then he might know something about Elaine. Where can I find this deep gut?
Hold on a second, pirate boy. David J. Nipperkin doesn't go handing over his secret sources to every Tom, Dick, and Guybrush that washes ashore.
But I can pay you with treasure from my ship, which is probably at the bottom of the ocean by now.
Yeah, that's a
Look, kid,
that's a
you're
standard for
once
you.
a pirate, so I'll make you a deal.
Oh
I'll make
no,
you a
a
deal.
deal.
I mean, choose whatever you want. It doesn't matter, apparently.
Ah,
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Why even talk to anyone if you cannot say the silly things?
Not to mention that I hate being beholden to this deep gut person.
So?
So I need some nice, meaty local pirate news.
I love making pirate news.
That's the spirit, kid.
I am pirate news.
Making pirate mayhem. I'll hand you deep gut on a silver platter.
Did you hear about how I single-handedly defeated capitalism in the last game?
did the fist just hit Guybrush himself?
Chapter 1, Launch of the Screaming Narwhal. Okay, I like this idea. We would have parts or chapters in Monkey Island games, and now those are episodes.
Yeah.
Right, so let's explore. Let's start exploring. Let's collect items, use items with other items, solve puzzles.
Oh,
We have
come
a
on.
goal.
You'd think a classy joint like this would have a red carpet. Club 41.
I don't think that's a
What does
carpet.
41 stands for?
It looks more seaweed, doesn't it?
Vomit.
Attention! Club 41, Flotsam Island's most prestigious pirate organization, is no longer accepting new applications for membership. Thank you for your continued interest, and please go away.
Well, but at least I've been nice about it.
You know, the more I look at this game, the more I want to go back and play Sam and Max.
Oh, what's this? That.
Introducing the lifeblood of the newspaper industry, lovingly harvested from squid udders.
Squid Others?
Sucks. Flotsam
Where
Island
are we, in
is a
Morrowind?
straight day of unwelcome winds.
I don't know much about Morrowind, other than there are monster jellyfish in it.
Okay.
The Flotsam Keelhaulers Gazette. All the news that floats, will print.
In other words, you don't have any standards.
Hello, I'm all the way from Brooklyn, New York.
Everyone else does.
I'd rather not.
I'd rather not.
I'd rather not.
And now I wish I was playing Day of the Tentacle instead. Maybe I'm being too harsh on this, but there is something about this game, its presentation, its relatively phoned-in sense of humor, that's not quite clicking with me yet.
Yeah.
That might change. This is just the beginning.
Yeah, we'll have to see. But right now, I'm not all that
And I
wowed.
keep looking at Guybrush's weird skull, and I keep getting put off by it.
So, what sorts of swashbuckling...
Oh gosh, no, I hate it. I actually don't like it at all.
Barely a day would go
I don't like the shape of his head at all. People complain about the way Return to Monkey Island looks, but that's an actually interesting hyper-stylization
before you know it.
for the characters. This is a full 3D engine trying out cartoon proportions, and it's not quite working.
It's not quite uncanny, but it's getting there.
It's uncanny in a bizarre way.
Wouldn't you just tell me how to contact Deep Gut? I'll be your best friend.
Sorry, kid.
On the other hand, I appreciate bringing back his
Any questions?
goatee.
Yeah.
We haven't seen him with a goatee since Return
Secret?
Return of the Revenge of LeChuck, Monkey Island 2.
Yeah, LeChuck Revenge, yeah.
What's this Deep Gut person like, anyway?
Trying to sneak take some information out of me, eh? I can respect that, kid. Reminds me of me when I was your
I respect the hassle, kid.
Do you really think Deep Gut can tell me what happened to Elaine and LeChuck and help me get off this island?
If there's anyone who can help you with your problems, Skipwood, it's Deep Gut.
It had better not be the guy we just punched when we landed here.
I would hope not.
That would be funny.
Wouldn't you just tell me how to contact Deep Gut? I'll be your
Okay, we already...
I've still got some questions about those acts of piracy.
Fire away, kid. I'm a font of information. What do you want to know?
Okay. What kind of ship can I seize around here?
What kind of ships are there to seize on Flotsam Island?
I've only got one ship on Flotsam, the Screaming Narwhal.
Ah.
Oh!
Yes.
Of course it's the name of a ship. It was either that or the name of a bar.
Yeah.
Or a literal giant narwhal. There's always that option.
Flotsam's jungle.
In Monkey Island, yes.
Like tapped out. If I were you, I'd look for an established pirate treasure hunter to give you a hand.
Right, we need a pirate treasure hunter to help with that. Okay,
Do
Barbara.
we-
Pirate go to start a bar fight on this island.
Well, the only bar around here is Club 41. Good luck starting a fight in that joint. They run a pretty tight ship over there. You know what I mean?
No.
Okay.
Enough about this piracy. Let's go steal films from Warner Bros. Discovery. Harmy mateys.
Oh, jail carvings.
Whoever built
Oh.
this jail really wanted to put the bird in brig. Those eye carvings are creepy. The jails, the flag, and the general air of perverted justice. I can only guess that this must be the Flotsam Island courthouse.
Or you can read it.
Hear ye, hear ye.
You know how to read, right? Yes, you do.
Criminal activity on Flotsam
Somehow.
Island. I've locked up the courthouse and taken
How did you learn to read, Guybrush, by the way?
Don't break any laws.
What's-
Pirates plundering your palace? Buccaneers bashing your balustrades? Swashbucklers slicing your stomachs? Then you need Morgan Le Fay, pirate hunter par excellence. Great, a pirate hunter. I need that like I need a fourth nipple.
Wait, wait, what?
He has canonically 3 nipples. I remember that joke,
Oh,
actually.
right.
I think I've just found my ride off this stinking island.
Not so fast, my well-coiffed friend.
Ooh,
Reginald Van Winslow.
Is that you, Plankton? That sounds like Plankton's voice actor.
pirate.
Oh, really? What can
He really does sound like Plankton's voice actor.
This is such a weird looking ship.
Nice ship. Were you drunk when you built it?
Guybrush, that's not how you make many friends.
The Screaming Narwhal. It was assembled by a committee of concerned Flotsam citizens.
Were they drunk?
No, but they had to use whatever floated ashore. Hence, the aforementioned constructed by Saltsnook.
Well, that's interesting, I guess.
This ship has lore.
How'd you end up on Flotsam?
Same as everyone else here, lad. The winds. I was chasing some brigand that had stolen my hard-earned booty, when all of a sudden, Flotsam
Was it the
fricasseed
secret recipe?
down my ship, shredded it to bits, and plunked me down here on her bounteous shores.
Right, so the tip of that wood beam up in the tree of the ship, when you see it behind the captain there, when you close up to him, it looks like a boom mic accidentally falling in on the scene, which is funny to me.
If you didn't build the narwhal, why are you the captain?
By tradition, whoever knocks the captain of the Screaming Narwhal...
I'm on form tonight, aren't I?
Yes.
until he's knocked off by the next guy.
So all I have to do is knock him off, huh?
Okay, so we have to knock him off.
Let's kill him. I mean,
Heave to and strike your colors. I've come to seize your ship.
You have? Jolly good. No one's been man enough to take the Screaming Narwhal for over 2 years.
2 years, that's all?
He's got a really good attitude for someone who's about to lose his ship. Why are you so happy about me seizing your ship?
I love a good challenge. Good.
Guybrush, your hand is glowing. Are you going to worry about that anytime soon?
I know, right? He hasn't talked about that much, other than, you know...
Oh, please don't tell me they're going to miss the opportunity to make a talk to the hand joke. I'm going to be very disappointed. Let's look at Guybrush for a moment. When you look at him from behind, he seems fine, right? And then he turns around, he's looking at us, Devar.
He knows we're
He's
playing.
staring at our souls. Ted Danson is coming for us.